Hey, how's it going? Hope you guys are doing okay. Hope you're having a lovely weekend. We're back for some more Peak Piece, episode 1160. Last episode was pretty solid. Luffy and the crew popped off against the Sun God dude. Luffy did a mini gear fourth into the Konga and a partial transformation, which was pretty cool. Zoro and Sanji did their thing, and Usopp and Nami surprisingly got some budget too. You'd love to see it, man. Very, very cool stuff. So Nami cooked the Sun God dude with Zeus, and now the Straw Hats are making their escape. Also, I really appreciate you guys for pointing out in the comment section that last episode isn't actually the first time we're seeing the Sun God dude. He appeared back in Whole Cake during a flashback. Naturally, I wouldn't have recognized that was him because he probably was a background character that wasn't important at the time, but now we're getting to see him, so yeah, I totally don't remember him at all, but regardless, he got cooked. Anyway, I'm curious to see how stuff plays out in this episode with Luffy and the crew, so I've yapped enough, ladies and gentlemen. Without any further ado, let's see what's up. Bones. Is that a giant wolf? Kongegan! This was so cool. Back with Broggy and the crew. A giant bird took it. But he's twerking. Nah, they're good. You guys really don't need to do all that. I appreciate the enthusiasm though. Frankie? Does he know something? Has he found out they're okay? It's a giant hourglass. Facts. He has faith in his crew and his captain. They sure are. True. They've got faith. W Jinbei. Good thing we got a fishman on the crew. I'm sure most of that food went in Luffy's stomach. They're already there anyway. You'll run into them. It's all gone. Yo. So that's the castle that we're in, huh? What is that connected to it? Was that a rope? This is your weather, Chopper. This guy said ride's over. Nice landing. Bro's peacing out. He was forced to. Gentlemen. Hilarious. Giant tree? Must be the Yggdrasil tree. Oh, it's just random trees, my bad. Wait. Was it a bridge that's connected to the castle? Yo, it is the bridge that's connected to. So it is the Yggdrasil tree. My bad. I thought it was just random trees that we're talking about, bro. That is crazy. So does the bridge go all the way up to the tree? You sure, Usopp? Looks like other giants. And an owl?
吊り橋を渡ってくる。隠れましょう。まったく。ハイルディンがなぜあんな変人仲間にしたの？
Oh, so they're part of Hyrudin's crew. Are they talking about the sun god, dude?
エルバフの恥はロキよりあいつよ。
Loki. Garrod, ship doctor, new giant. Goldberg. Oh, so the sun god dude's name is Rodo. Interesting. These two look familiar. Are they the ones who helped Hyrudin back at Ohara? You remember there were some giants that came through to help with removing the books from the river or whatever, from the water? There were some giants that came through. Are they them? Because I remember there was a female one, and there was another one, and there was Hyrudin. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong about that. So Garrod and Goldberg. And we got Rodo. Noted. He's the shame of Elbath and not Loki. Interesting. I'm very interested to meet Loki, by the way. He was brought back into my memory after watching the One Piece live action season 2. My editor actually is the one who gave me the refresher. During the little garden scene when Luffy was talking to Dory, Dory had a couple of statues next to him that he had carved. One was of the sun god Nika, and I think one was of Loki. I noticed the Nika one, but I didn't notice the other one because, you know, Loki hasn't been in my mind at all for such a long time, because I think he got mentioned way back during Whole Cake. So finally excited to meet the guy. So Rodo is the navigator of the crew. Interesting. So the owl is called Piper. You made it, Usopp! Congrats, buddy! Adventure, Nami! Adventure! Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Nothing at all. What? Does his shield have a face on it? Or am I tripping? Yeah, look at that. His shield has a mouth and eyes. It's like it's sleeping. Okay. Is it a homie? Wow, look at Luffy. He's on top of the freaking rope. This is Chopper's element. Uh-oh. You don't want to fall down, Usopp. Otherwise you'll be dinner. Whoa! Zoro senses it too. Interesting. Could that be him? Is that Loki? So Luffy's going on his own. He'll be good. I love the music. Lock in, Usopp. This is your dream. Yo, we got some new eye catchers. Sick. That's a giant chain. Oh, that's cool. The cherry blossoms for Chopper. Sick. And Sanji cooking. I saw the fork and knife. Frickin' Morgans. What does it say?
100年の眠りから目覚め、巨兵海賊団が復活。
This guy, bro.
麦わらのルフィと共にエッグヘッドを火の鬼に変えた。
The cap.
巨兵海賊団。
Okay, okay. 1.8 billion?
赤鬼のブロギー、青鬼のドリー、共に懸賞金18億ベース。
Each. Crazy. Their bounties have gone up, I guess.
一方、うちの船長はベガパンク。
Man, Morgans is so annoying.
ねえ、ルフィって自由の姿になったら腕にこんなマークが出るの？
確かに印のようなものが見えるの。
Wait, is that not the mark that they all had at Alabasta? Right? The sign of their friendship with Vivi? That's interesting.
不自然なのよね。手はブレてるのにマークはくっきり。
Interesting.
見覚えがある気がして。
That's the mark, the promise of their friendship. Vivi has it, Karu has it, Sanji, Zoro, Nami, Chopper, Usopp too. They've all got it. But I wonder, hold up a second. I wonder. I'm thinking in my head, could that have been put there in the newspaper for a reason? Is Vivi trying to send a message to Luffy or something? Anyway, that's interesting. I thought that mark would have rubbed off by now, you know? Interesting that it's there all these years later, 2 years later. Yeah, he's part of the alliance. Huh? What? Hydrogen is the king of Elbat's son? Huh?
お前らを迎えに来たがってたんだが、エルバフでちょっとトラブルがあってな。だから俺たち子さんだけで来た。
I see.
トラブル？初耳だな。これはお頭たちの犬間のことなんだ。
What happened? What? Hold up. Loki's supposed to be the prince, right? Would that make Hydrogen and him related? Or what's the deal? Because, okay, first of all, okay, I guess we're going to find out as we keep going. I got so many questions going through my head. Whoa. Say that again? The king had another child, this time a legitimate one. So is Hydrogen the illegitimate one? And Loki's the legitimate one? So they're half-brothers then, I guess. Luffy's having the time of his life. Uh-oh. I'm assuming it was Loki. Now we packing up these dogs, bro. They're about to jump him, though. They're hungry, Luffy. Wrap this up. Look at him, he's not even worried. The accursed prince?
悪の限りを尽くすそいつは数年前から貼り付けの刑にされてたんだが、青や逃げ出しそうになり、戦士たちが総出で取り押さエルバフの巨人が総出で
Bro is him like that? That must be who Luffy is about to run into. The person who's been shouting this whole time. Driven by a lust for the legendary devil fruit passed down through the Elbaf royalty?
伝説の悪魔の実
Which devil fruit?
王である父ハラルドを殺し
What?
その実を食いやがっ
Wow.
たに奴を解き放てば世界はぶっ壊れるあいつは
The god of mischief.
の恥だ
Oh, the shame of Elbaf, my bad.
王子ロキ
That's him, huh? Woo-hoo-hoo, bro! Luffy has just run into him. Or he followed the voice.
名乗れ
俺はルフィ、海賊王になる男だ。
おお
そうだ。ここどこでお前誰だ？
ああ知らねえで来たのだ
His voice sounds so familiar. Let me know who it is in the comments. He's got the horn thing going on, just like Loki.
確かに知ってたら俺のところに来るはずねならば教えてやるここはエルバフの戦士の王国ウォーランド
Warland? Woo! Hyrule is going in, fighting a beast.
戦争に明け暮れた
Is that a giant sword?
王国
I got goosebumps. Whoa! So that must be the Yggdrasil tree. Do you see the giant sword stuck there? What? Now I gotta take this all in, bro. Are you kidding me? Look at it. That is beautiful. Whoa. So Luffy and the crew must be underground because I see the castle where Rodo is, right? Where they just escaped from, and I can see the bridge connecting all the way to the top of the tree. Whoa. See a couple of cannons there on the corner, on the left,
そして
and the rainbow.
俺は世界を終わらせる太陽の神ロキ
What? Sun God Loki? I don't think I buy that. We know who the Sun God is. Luffy literally turns into the Sun God Nico. You know, knowing what I know about Norse mythology, I mean, we know that Loki is a god of mischief, right? So he's gotta be capping. Right, chat? Anyway, wow. Very exciting. We finally officially met Loki. Very surprising that he killed his dad for his devil fruit. Bro pulled a Blackbeard. Remember what Blackbeard did to get his devil fruit? The dark fruit? Well, you know, technically he wasn't related to his shipmate though, so, you know, but kind of similar energy with them killing for the devil fruits there. Please let me know who the voice actor is for Loki, man. It sounds so familiar. You know what's randomly popped up in my head? I was so focused on how beautiful the landscape of Elbaf is and the Yggdrasil tree and the reveal of Loki. I very much dig his character design. Please let me know who the voice actor is, by the way. I totally forgot about those wolves that were confronting Luffy. I guess he packed them up off screen. Anyway, wow. Finally, Loki is here, and after I was reminded regarding the Easter egg that popped up in One Piece live action season 2 of the statues I mentioned earlier that Dory had of the sun god Nika as well as Loki's statue, I went back and I was reminded that he was mentioned in Whole Cake. I think there was an arranged marriage that was supposed to happen. So his silhouette though back then looked rather different, you know, compared to how he looks here. I mean, he looks way cooler. I just very much love it. Yo, he looks so cool, man, and he's blindfolded too. Really cool stuff. I am really curious about his character. He said he's the sun god, huh? Like I said, I mean, we know that Loki's supposed to be the god of mischief, right? So is he capping? You know, is this a mischievous sort of misdirect? I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, a really cool character design. What really surprised me as well is Hyrule is the illegitimate son of the former king, you know, since he's dead now, and Loki is the legitimate son, which would make Hyrule and Loki half brothers, which is really interesting, man. I did not expect that at all. Unless it was mentioned before, feel free to correct me or remind me in the comments, but I don't recall at any point in Dressrosa or in any of the episodes after Dressrosa where Hyrudin appeared, him mentioning that he was of noble blood. We also got to see once again, I believe those two giants who are a part of Hyrudin's crew helped him out during Ohara to remove the books from the water. Gerd and Goldberg, the doctor, ship's doctor, and the cook, plus Piper the owl, and we finally know Sun God Buddy's name, Rodo, they called him. Yeah, so he's the navigator. Interesting. Anyway, really cool stuff, man. These things are really ramping up. I'm really excited. The part that gave me extreme goosebumps was seeing the landscape of Elbaf and seeing the giant sword stuck in the tree and the rainbow in the distance. And then I believe Luffy and the crew, like I said, are I think under the tree in the snowy area, because I can see the castle where Rodo is and the bridge connecting up to the tree. So yeah, I guess we're gonna climb the Yggdrasil tree and probably progress as we keep going. But Luffy has run into Loki, and I'm curious to see how their conversation keeps going in the next episode, man. He seems like a very intriguing character, and I'm very much locked in to see how this story continues on of Elbaf, man. Things are getting really excited. I'm hyped. I am locked in and I'm strapped in, whatever you want to say. I am here. Anyway, guys, that's it from me. Really excited to see how the next couple of episodes are gonna go. If you enjoyed my reaction to this episode of Peak Piece, I'd really appreciate it if you guys could subscribe to the channel. It really does help out a lot. Also give the video a thumbs up for the hype of Peak Piece. You can also feel free to hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my free reaction videos, live streams, or walkthroughs. You can feel free to become a Patreon or a channel member by clicking a link down below in the description of this particular video to support your boy, and you always get a shout out in every single one of my videos. But until then, guys, please do me a favor, take care of each other, have a lovely weekend, peace out, and I'll see you guys next time.